Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how I do my everyday brow tutorial. So if you want to see how I do my everyday brows, keep watching. Alrighty, so I went ahead and did this brow off of camera, and we're gonna get started on this brow. So I'm just gonna be looking in my mirror down here. I'm gonna try and get as close as I possibly can. First of all, taking my ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and Ash Brown, and I'm gonna be taking, it's a little teeny tiny, let's see if I can. It's a little teeny tiny brush by Essence, and this is only like $2 at Shoppers. So just opening up that pomade, it just looks like that. Just gonna dip in. Just a little generous amount. So I just like to brush down my brow. A lot of people use a spoolie, but I don't see the need. So we're just gonna start and outlining that bottom just to define it, and then I'll explain more after I'm done. Also go in smaller strokes so then it looks a little bit more better. Okay, so I have the bottom line for the most part. Yes, it is super messy and it's super long, but we're going to clean that up later with concealer. So a rule of thumb to always follow is you can take a brush and go like this, and just at the side, that's where your brow should begin. So I'm a little bit over. That's my natural, so that's fine. And then I always kind of go diagonal here, or yeah, so like right about there, and that is about where it should end. You see here, there. That's my rule of thumb. I personally think that this looks a little bit longer, so I will take that off. So if I take that much, go about there. So next we're going to outline the top part of the brow, and again just doing the same thing, and I like a little bit of an arch and then down. Just follow your shape and add the arch if you want to. If not, that is completely fine, and I will show how I do mine. Alright, so just taking a little bit more on that brush, we're going to start on the top now. Now for mine, my arch, I like to start it right about here. So then you just kind of go up and then down, just tiny strokes. And I just kind of go back over it. Again, don't worry about how messy this looks. So then I'm going to take what's ever left on there, and I'm going to do in the front of my brow. So I just kind of go down like little hair strokes, just down. And then I start to go like this, just pushing that in there. Like, yeah, this looks super messy, but we're just going to start pushing it into the brow. So I'm going to do it flat. So, like, you guys can see. So that's like straight on. So go like that. And don't be shy with this part. So after you are happy with the front of your brow, we're going to go ahead and fill in the entire brow. So again, just taking more on your brush, and then this time we're just going to fill in all those areas that are sparse. Okay, so once you're happy with that, I mean, this looks horrible. I got it all over. This is way down. Yeah, I can see that. So now we're going to clean it up. So I'm just going to clean off my brush, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, so brush is all clean. Now what we're going to do is we're going to carve out the brows, and I always make time for this no matter what. I used to never, and my brow game changed. At least I think it did. Personally, I think I've come a long way with my brows, so, but I swear by this step, that is why. So I'm going to take the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I think it's Fair Neutral. Yep, and number 10, Fair Neutral. And you're just going to take a little bit of that, and just on the back of your hand, you're just going to wipe some of that off. just like that. I already had some on the back from when I did my other brow. So you're gonna close that up, and then you're gonna take the tip of your brush and just a little bit of concealer, like just like just dab, and then I kind of wipe a little bit off, and then you're gonna just start shaping it the way that you want it to be shaped. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. So I'm gonna fix up this underpiece here first. See, it's already looking so much better at the front end. This is also such a nice step if you forgot to pluck your eyebrows one day. So we're just going to continue to carve those out. Okay, now, so if your tail is too long for you, we're going to fix that with concealer, because don't you worry, honey boo, this is too long for me. So you're just going to go back in with that concealer, and I'm going to kind of like carve, so like this, out, covering that up. So, and then I'm going to go with my finger. So it looks a little bit better. That is my natural tail also. So I'm gonna work with that. I will fix it again after, but now we're gonna move on to the top part of carving up the brow. So again, just take a little bit on the back of your hands and then just start to carve. So the arch right here, it is a little bit more prominent, but I don't mind that. It's whatever. Brows are supposed to be sisters and not twins, and sometimes they're cousins, and that's okay. So on to the last step, and I'm going to set them with a brow gel. So the brow gel that I use is by Ardell. It is the Brow Building Fiber Gel and the color Dark Brown. This I love. I got this at the Dollarama, I think. Can't find it anymore though, so that sucks because it's my favorite. And this brush, it's super tiny, so it just looks like that. Oh, sorry, that's not dirt. That's from cleaning off my brush. So it's just super tiny. Looks like that, and you're just gonna brush it through the brow. It's not gonna get messy or anything, unless you're messy with it. So I just brush my front hairs up first, and then I start just brushing it through. Alright, my loves, this is my brows, and this is my brow tutorial. This is how I do my everyday brows. Just like that. I don't normally use powders. I used to, but they look kind of cakey sometimes, or thick. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.